Hi, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, hello. True story. This is March 19th, and you're my wonderful 8th period class. Right? Y'all are awesome. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. All right, so we're talking about equations of circles. Recall. There's my recall symbol. It's like a little arrow spinning a circle. So draw a recall symbol for you. Recall. What is the definition of a circle? That's the word circle. I know my C and my L look like a D. I'm sorry. It's the word circle. What's the definition of the word circle? Go ahead and read it.
Set of all points included to quadrant.
The set of all points what?
Equal distance to quadrant.
Yeah, that are equidistant from the center. Good. What did equidistant mean? The distances are equal. Good. Now there's something really cool. We can do a really cool party trick. Our party trick is because all of these points are the same distance from the center, we can use the distance formula to create the equation of a circle. Bless you. And so you're going to look like a magician, like you have pulled this equation out of your hat. Okay? And that hat is the distance formula. Are you having trouble seeing my Okay, there you go. All right, so let's start with our distance formula. The distance formula was D for distance, and then we had this square root thing. Do you remember this thing? Yeah, the super long one that we used like at the beginning there. All right, jump. Stop. Distance formula. Is it here? Okay. Where? Here? Party trick. We got a party trick. We're going to use the distance formula to pull the equation of the circle out of our hat. Like a magician. All right, here's our distance formula. There's a couple things we need to know before we can get into this. The first thing we need to know is that the center of the circle is going to be at a point that we'll call HK. The H is going to represent the X and the K is going to represent the Y. And then the next thing that we need to know is that the radius is the distance from the center. Wait a minute. Distance. Distance. I can replace the D for distance, and instead of calling it the distance, I can call it the radius. So I'm going to replace that D with an R. Yes, I wrote it so it looks uppercase, and it's because my lowercase r's look stupid and I hate them. So that's a lowercase r because my lowercase r's I think look stupid. Sorry. Okay.
You go to find on center.
You know what I did? No, when it's by itself, to me, it looks stupid. Okay. Now, I need the center. So this formula here gives me the distance between any 2 points, no matter where they are. But if I fix one of the points to be the center, then I can find the distance from that point to any other point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the x1, y1 with the coordinates of the center of my circle. Now, I feel uncomfortable when my formulas have a square root in them. Okay? There's nothing wrong with it. It just feels uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the square root. How should I do that? Let me ask a related question. If I have something squared and I wanted to get rid of the square power, I should use a... If I had an x squared and I wanted to get rid of the squared, I take the square root. So if I want to get rid of a square power, I take the square root because they undo each other. So if I have a square root, I'm going to use a square power. So I'm going to square both sides of this equation. The left-hand side becomes the radius squared, and on the right-hand side, the square root disappears. And there's my formula. The comment section is going to yell at me, though, because most people like to see the radius at the end. So to keep my comment section happy, this is for you, person on the internet. It doesn't matter which way you write it. No one cares, except for the people who troll my comment section. Okay? Oh, that's you, isn't it? No. All right, let's go into our practice page. If I can find my blank practice. Here it is. No, that's not it. Ah, here it is. Okay, let's go to our practice page, and let's look at questions number 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, from our practice page. Okay, so we're on our notes practice, ladies. Do you want to look at 11 or at 12? It's your choice, whichever you like the best. Number 12? Okay, we're going to look at number 12. So number 12 says, write the equation of this circle. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the equation of a circle, this standard form for the equation of a circle. Okay. So when this equation's mom gets mad at him, she goes, standard form of an equation of a circle, because that's his full name. But when he's hanging with his homies, they use his nickname, center radius form. You can call this one whatever you like. Okay? You can call him by his full name, which is standard form of the equation of a circle, or you can call him by his nickname, center radius, whichever. Okay? All right, so here's our standard form. Here's our center. Remember that our center is located at the point HK, and that in our formula, the radius is R. I'm going to replace HK and R in my formula. Notice, my formula has a negative in there. My H value of my center is negative. It creates a double negative. And when I have a double negative, what happens? Turns into a positive. So we're just going to tidy this up a little bit. I am not distributing the power of 2 into the parentheses. That's not something I'm going to do. It's not something I'm allowed to do. I did 5 squared for 25. I'm done. Stop there. Don't do anymore. That's it. That's the final answer. That's all you have to do. That's the equation of the circle. Easy? Pretty good? All right, let's do it off a picture. Let's scoot down and let's look at number 16. Number 16, it's exactly the same, except it's a picture and not numbers. But I can find the center of this circle, can't I? Where's the center located? One comma 3. All right, my center is at 1, 3. Now, what's my radius? From the center, how far do I need to go to get to the edge? 1, 2, 3. And if I go in a different direction? 2, 3. Still 3. A different direction? 2, 3. Notice how I'm not going along the diagonals. My radius is 3. All right, the center radius form of a circle is this. I have a value for h, you told me was 1. I have a value for k, you told me its value was 3. I have a value for the radius, you told me its value was 3. I'm going to do a little cleanup. Easy enough? So now you can write the equation based off a picture. And so now the trick is I'm going to give you an equation and I want you to draw the picture. So let's scoot down to question number 18 when you're ready. I'm looking at number 18 at the very bottom of the screen. Okay, and I'm going to write above it my standard form for the equation of a circle. Okay, from this, I need to find the center of my circle located at h comma k. And then I need to find my radius, which is r. Okay, what's my center? What number is sitting in h's position? The 2. Notice how the formula has a negative already? And the equation of the circle that I'm looking at has a negative also. That tells me that my h value is positive. What would be the k value for the center? 1. Yeah. Now the radius. Okay, I've got 2 different answers. I heard someone say 9, I heard someone say 3. Notice that the formula says radius squared. 9 is not the radius. 9 is whatever the radius is times itself. So what number times itself gives you 9? 3. Because 3 times 3 is 9. Fantastic. Let's draw this picture. Put a point at center 2, 1. From that location, you're going to go out in as many directions as you can 3 units. I'm going to go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go left 3. Notice how I went back to the center. 1, 2, 3. Back to the center. Up 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to the center. Down 3. 3. And now you draw your circle. Make sure it goes through all 4 points and you make it just as round and circly as you can. Please don't make this thing look like a very spiky thing with straight sides, because that's not a circle. If you want it to be perfect, you can grab a compass and you can measure it out and you can spin the paper, or you can just go, YOLO, I'm going to make this as round as I can. That works. It's good enough. Let me see yours. You're like, nope. Well, from here it looks really good. Yeah. Does it look kind of like this? What happened?
I don't know.
Is it round?
No.
Are there straight sides? Okay. So just on the next time, like maybe grab a different color and just make it rounder. Yeah. Resist the urge to move quickly. Go for round. Can I see now? I think it's beautiful. Can I see yours? Yeah? No? I'm sure yours is gorgeous. Can I use yours?
I was talking about Miss Love.
Here? Look, I'm going to use yours. Look. It's perfect.
It's pretty.
It's very beautiful. It looks like they cleaned up a little bit on that edge right here. Yeah, just to make it so that it was more round. It's perfect. Beautifully done. Yes. All right. We're going to pause here. Thank you very much.